Good afternoon, fellow students, teachers, and parents. My name is Emily Dabbs, and I am a grade 9 valedictorian for the 2011 to 2012 year. I have to be honest right now. I am a little bit nervous. Isn't it ironic that the reward for a lot of hard work is public speaking? Next to sharks, I can't think of anything more frightening, so please be patient with me while I try and get through the next few minutes. I would like to start out by not only thanking my friends, my teachers, but Ms. Taylor for organizing our farewell celebration at Heritage Park last Tuesday, my mom for always listening, and my dad who seems to think he's smarter than I am. As well as my sister, who I hope isn't too nervous to go into junior high next year, and Jackie and Threll for always being so understanding when it came to homework. I cannot thank these people enough. Before I came to Wilmer Hanson, I had heard so many stories about what was to come in junior high. I'll even admit I was very intimidated when I walked in the doors 3 years ago and saw many new faces. I would never have imagined the many new friends I would quickly make my first year at Wilmer Hanson and the everlasting memories we would make together. Then there were the teachers. Some of them would be very scary on my first day. And then I found out, yes, some of them truly were scary. Now I can imagine going through my junior high years without the help and mentoring from some of these so-called scary teachers. As someone once said, teachers are like mentors, some with the ability to push you to heights you would never have imagined. Throughout the 3 years, I got to know some of you better than others. Looking back now, I wish I would have taken the time to get to know more of you. I made many memories at Wilmer Hanson that I will never forget, and standing up here now in front of you all, there's a few that come to my mind that I would like to share. Back in grade 8, on the infamous cultural trip, Mackenzie Mills was hit by a bike as she stood on the sidewalk. Last year in Spanish class, we met a new student named Usman Bey. As many of us know who live in Calgary, the winters are not too kind. When I watched Usman see snow for the first time in his life, it made me appreciate winter that much more. In October of our grade 9 year, Mr. Knoll and his drama class put together a haunted house. Many of us will never forget Mr. Knoll chasing Cullen cousins through this haunted house. Each time Cullen getting more scared, but she's still begging to go just one more time. We all had a good laugh last year at the teacher's expense when they attempted to act in a Renaissance Day skit. A word of advice to all the teachers in the audience, you may want to keep your day jobs. With the help of Ms. McLean and her leadership classes, we have seen many theme days, dress-up days, and numerous fundraising activities for a good cause. One of the many social studies projects assigned this year in Ms. McCoy's class involved a little baking. Hearing this, many of us were pretty excited to get to eat cake and cupcakes all week. But looking back now, I don't think any of the students in 9D will look at cake or cupcakes the same way again. There's been a lot of changes at Wilmer Hanson since we first started back in 2009. Many of the teachers that first welcomed us on our very first day have since moved on, including Ms. Pearson, Mr. Good, Mr. Cutmore, Ms. Huseman, Ms. Donovan, Mr. Wolf, and Mr. Mansell, and Mr. Hagan. We've also seen many new faces in the classroom throughout our 3 years, such as Ms. Berry, Ms. Byteller, Mr. Clay, Mr. Davis, Ms. Davy, Ms. Panchuk, Mr. Haskell, and Ms. O'Coin. As well as the teachers, there has been many new additions to our school to beautify and improve the environment we learn in. In the front foyer, Ms. Stiles and her service class have added the green space with a fountain, and most recently, in our library, we received leather couches and Mac computers to work on. In a few years from now, when we come back and visit Wilmer Hanson, we will notice even more changes, and I'm sure the school will have noticeably gotten smaller compared to the high schools we will be attending next year. With the memories we've shared together over the years, good or bad, I think we can all agree that we are like a family. Remember, good friends are like siblings. They will stick by you through and through, laugh at you when you fall flat on your face, and leave a bit of themselves behind when it's time to say goodbye. Between starting over next year and making new friends as we go into high school, put yourself out there and be brave. As Dr. Seuss once said, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. Thank you.